Okay, on this video, we are going to explain how to do the histogram correctly, to set it up correctly. So on the previous video, we mentioned rounding down, which that runs into issues, rounding this class width down. Um, we tried 3 and we saw that it runs into issues. And so we mentioned rounding up to 3.2, the nearest tenth, rounding up to the nearest tenth, and we can see did the work already, and we can see that the maximum of 91 fits into the last class, and that is the objective, is for the max to fit into the last class, the 11th class. And if you were to round up too high, maybe up to 4 or so, you would notice that the maximum would fit into maybe the 10th, 9th. Not really sure. I didn't do it, but I know it would not fit into the 11th class, and that is most definitely an issue. You want to avoid that happening, so do not do that. Okay, so we can see that 3.2 works, and also if you would try 3.5, I think that barely works. So you can go ahead and try that on your own. But 3.5 as a class width would work. So switching to 3.2, all I did was change this to from 3 to 3.2 and drag it down, and I changed this to 59.1, 1/10 below our new second lower class limit, and then change this to 3.2 and drag down. And then I made the intervals appropriately, just looking left and right and just going down and making our intervals. And you'll see where the intervals will come in a bit. So at this point, we are ready to make our frequency distribution for our histogram, and that is done by using this data analysis tool. And if you don't see the data analysis tool after clicking on data on this far right, it probably means that you do not have your add-in on for the data analysis. So what you can do is go to the file options and then go to add-ins, and you'll see this go button. Hit go and make sure that the analysis tool packs, both of them, are checked, and you're in good shape. And if it wasn't there before, it will be there now, hopefully. Let me know if you still have any issues. I know that Mac has some compatibility issues, so there's this data analysis tool is not available, or it's way difficult to get it to work. So I'm not really sure how that works. So try to use Windows. Anyways, let's continue. We can see that we click on the data analysis and then go to histogram. And after we go to histogram, the information's already in there. I'll show you how to get that. So the input range is your data. We're going to use that. And now the bin range, let's go ahead and input that in again. The bin range is the upper class limit, the bins. So we'll select all 11 classes. And then the output range is wherever you want it. You make sure you click on the output range. I think default is a new worksheet ply. So click on output range, click here, and then click on the cell you want it to go to. So let's go ahead and go there. And the instructions down here say to use chart output. Do not do that, and I'll explain that why in a second. Do not click on chart output here, and hit OK. And you can see that there's a more column. If any of your data does not fit into the 11 classes, then you'll see each of those data points down in the more. If you have that happen, you messed up in some way, and you need to relook at your upper class limits and lower class limits. And so as you can see, there's more of 0. That's good. And so, and default, the chart output, if you were to click on that, it would make a column for the more, and we do not want that to happen. That's unnecessary. So let's go ahead and click on the frequencies, highlight all of our frequencies, not including the more, and go to Insert Column, 2D column, right here. And yeah, that's what we want. We can delete the series, and the main thing I want